And welcome back to the Oklahomans Video Studio on this Tuesday afternoon. I'm Dave Morris, here to talk about the Ride to Remember, which is coming up shortly. I'm here with Willie Butler and David Dunn. Gentlemen, thanks so much for stopping into the studio. And fortunately, we had a retired firefighter on here. We just locked in the studio minutes ago, which is the craziest thing I've ever seen. But gentlemen, you guys are part of a motorcycle ride that's associated with the Ride to Remember. Proceeds go towards the Oklahoma City National Memorial. It's a good deal, and it's something in its 9th year that has grown from, a handful of riders to going to a Guinness Book of World Records again this year. David, I'll start with you. First of all, let me back up. Give us the overview of the Ride to Remember.
The overview? Well, we started talking about it in 2007, and 2008 was our first run, and it was myself. I met with Willie and the Heartland Heat group of the Wind and Fire, yeah. And we all got together and started talking about it, seeing if we thought it was a good idea. Got with the people from the Oklahoma City National Memorial and asked them if they even wanted to be involved with a motorcycle ride. And talked to Stacy Weddington, and we've been working with her ever since too. They came back, said they'd love to, and it's worked out really good.
I was with you guys at the Czech presentation earlier last year, I guess, and
right.
You raised over, $50,000?
It was 52 and change.
52 and some change, yes, correct.
Pretty impressive, I should say. David Dunn is with Margarita Island, which is, in fact, you're looking at some B-roll from last year's event there. A great space, and you guys do a lot with the motorcycle community. In fact, look at all the riders that you've had over the past few years.
Unbelievable. We have been blessed.
So you went to the memorial, and they were happy to play with you guys, and now in your 9th year you're going for a record. What is the record?
Well, the record currently is 1,494, and it was set in Fort Collins, Colorado.
And that's number of bikes on a ride?
That's the number of registered participants.
In an event?
Correct.
Right.
There can be 2 on a motorcycle.
Right.
Gotcha.
So we are trying to make sure that we get everyone registered this year, and that so that we can count them on our numbers.
All right, so how do people register? How do they get involved?
They can register online, Margarita Island, OKC.com. There's also the
OKCRideToRemember.com.
OKCRideToRemember.com, right.
All right, cool.
Now keep in mind, those are going to shut off at 6 o'clock the day before the ride. 6 p.m. Isn't that correct,
The
David?
15th, on Friday the 15th, it'll shut down because it's going to help us get all our paperwork together and get it ready to go out. 9 o'clock the following morning, they can be registering in person.
Gotcha. The Ride to Remember is Saturday, April 16th, 9 a.m. Walk us through the events of that day.
Well, we're going to meet at 2 locations. It's neither one of them. When we first started, we would meet at 1 location. Now we're meeting at 2, and it'll start out at Papa's Leather and Harley-Davidson World. Papa's Leather's up on 23rd Street, so we're going to cut down, go down Rockwell, and then we're going to meet the Harley-Davidson group on Reno and Rockwell, coming right out of Harley-Davidson World. There'll be one long line that goes all the way to the memorial. 2
abreast. We'll have police officers escort. We kind of shut down Reno when we start this, and they tell me it's about a 4-mile run. You can see it.
It is impressive. I remember last year on social media, Facebook and Twitter, those of us who were downtown at the time were like, wow, look at the amount of bikes coming through. It's an impressive sight.
Well, according to numbers last year, we had somewhere over 1,600 motorcycles. Motorcycles, not registered participants. This year, we're trying to get everyone registered to make sure that we can count. We've got the people to do it. We know we do. Given good weather, this year we will set the record.
Yeah, and then it ends right there, or I should say you gather at the memorial and there's a presentation there, correct?
Yes, sir.
It doesn't end there. We'll continue on from there, but at that point, if you just want to go to the memorial and ride with us from either Papa's Leather or Harley-Davidson World, we're just asking for $10 a person. You don't have to participate in the whole run, isn't that right?
Those $10 runs that do not go to the different stops will not count in our numbers. If they register for the complete run, that counts for our numbers.
Okay.
What we're trying to do is we have some people that show up, and And maybe they've got other things to do. They don't have an all day to do it. If we can get $10 out of them, we'll do it because we're giving it to Memorial.
Yeah, they
100% of
they
our
wanna
proceeds,
participate.
every single penny goes to the Memorial. We don't take, all of our prizes are paid for by sponsors. The patches that we're giving out 1,500 patches to the first 1,500 people that register. That'll say that they took part in a world record benefit run. Those are paid for by sponsors. We're taking no money out. Anything that they put in will be a donation to the Oklahoma City National Memorial.
And sponsors such as our friend Jason Barnes over at Budweiser helping you
Oh,
guys out.
yes. And you know, that
Papa's Leather Barn.
Sure.
Harley Davidson World. We've got groups. I mean, all the way. Yesterday, I picked up 4 Harley Davidson World gift cards and a fishing seat for. These are just raffle items. That was from Arrow Record. I mean, if you look across the city here,
community
I'm
is
not
getting
going to be
involved.
able to say them all, and it's not fair. I wish I could.
Sure.
But,
you see
Frank's Trailers donated a trailer that we're raffling off. You can buy a $10 ticket for this trailer. Again, 100% of that money is going to go to the Memorial because we got the trailer for free from Frank's Trailers.
You see the community getting involved. This will be the 9th year for this ride, the Ride to Remember, as I said, Saturday, April 16th. But 21 years ago, there was the bombing of the federal building in downtown Oklahoma City. Willie, you are a retired firefighter. Why is this ride important to you?
Probably because of this guy.
Yeah.
Because he came to us and asked us if this is something that we would like to do. And I get choked up about it because I can't believe it's been that long. 21 years ago, my God. I think I'd been on the job 10 years at the time, 10, 12 maybe. But it's just something that you just look forward to. It's something that, again, to give and see people that want to come and be in this and be active and help and take care of it. You know, the Memorial, they get only donations. They don't get any money from the government. They don't get any money from our city. They get only donations. It costs $4 million a year just to mow the place.
Yeah.
So our $55,000 that we gave last year probably didn't even pay for upkeep in the 3rd floor. Who knows?
But you're playing your part. You're contributing.
Correct.
You're helping.
We all, and that's what I love about the biker world. They get out, and once you ask them to help, and once they say they will, they will. Trust me.
All right, the Ride to Remember, Saturday, April 16th. David, Willie, best of luck with everything. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
helping us get out of the studio.
To let people know, even the ones, if they're out doing something during the day, we have another sponsor, Byford Auto Group, that's buying all this barbecue for the end. When we're doing our presentation and all that stuff, they're buying all of it and they're donating it for free. They're donating people to come in the night before and start smoking and cooking this stuff up. It's fantastic. They did it last year. We take every cent raised from that and we also donate that to the Memorial. So the
Tips.
Yes,
Right.
it's tips. We aren't. They're tipping the cooks.
Sure, for the efforts.
We're not out there selling barbecue.
Right.
We're taking tips. People come in. It's ribs, brisket, it's fantastic.
Well, I know the spread you had at the check presentation was pretty nice, so I can only imagine for this event.
Well, thank you.
All right, more information, MargaritaIslandOKC.com or OKCRideToRemember.com. Guys, best of luck. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks for having us.